In this video, we're really going to focus on writing really, really big numbers and writing decimals, okay? So we're going to get these things in words and we're going to turn them and write them into actual digits. So you're going to love to have this place value chart out close to you. This should be in your Avid Binder notes because it's going to be helpful as we go. So we're first going to start with a couple of really, really big numbers here, all right? Now we know that really big numbers are separated by commas. Every 3 numbers, we put a comma. And we do that to help us read numbers easily, to help us break up when our eyes are looking at numbers so that we can really easily see what place value each digit is in. Now, one of the nice things is when we write numbers, we put the commas in the same place as we would when we write numbers with digits. So if I read this number, it says write the number 472,681. I see that there is 1 comma there. So we know we're going to have 1 comma in our number. So we're going to look at this in 2 different parts. We have the part that's before the comma, 472,000, and then the part that comes after the comma, 681. So before the comma, it says 472,000, right? 1,000 is this spot. So we look and I see in front of that I have 472 of those thousands. So I simply put 472. This place value is where your number will end. All right, so wherever your kind of number tells you to end that place value, that's where your last digit will be. So 472,000, we have the comma. After the comma, it says 681. So we simply put 681. So getting this big long number of 472,681. All right, let's look at another one. 7,532,452. So once again, boom, I see 2 commas this time. So we're going to have 2 commas in our number. I'm going to start way at the beginning. I know that I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. I'm going to start with 7 digits, right? So it says 7 million. Well, the million spot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots after the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that one goes in front of the comma. Then we have a comma. So far, so good. Now we're going to work on that middle section. It says 532,000. There's the thousands place. So we know that number needs to end there. So 532. There's the 1,000. Then we have a comma. 452. I fill that in there. 452. That was a pretty bad 5. I'm going to try one more time. 452. All right, so we break it apart in those different commas and take it one part at a time. Now we're going to work with some decimals. So once again, I look to see what place value are we working with. We are working with tenths. All right, so this place value right here will tell you where's our number going to end. So if I'm working with tenths, I'm going to put 0. Tenths are 1 digit after the decimal, so I know there's going to be 1 digit after the decimal. That's where our number is going to end. So 7 tenths, I see there's 7 of them, so I simply put the 7 in there. That one's a pretty easy one. It ends with tenths. There were 7 of them. Rock and roll. Here's our next one. We are now working with hundredths. So if I see hundredths, that's 2 places after the 0, so I'm going to put 0 point dash because we're going to go to 2 places after the 0. That is where our place value talks about. Now look in front of it. Our number should end in the hundredths. It says there's 58 of those hundredths. So we simply fill in 58, making sure that that number ends in the hundredth place because that's what our place value talks about. Okay, one more. 562,000th. I always look at the end first to say, okay, well, what's our place value we're working with? Thousandths is 1, 2, 3 after the decimal. So 0.1, 2, 3. We have 3 digits. In front of it, it says 562. That number needs to end in the thousandth spot, which is 3 digits after. So 562. So it's a fairly easy process. Once you identify the place value, draw those dashes because you know that's how far out your number is going to go, how many place values over. Then you just fill in the number on the other side. All right, so you're going to practice a few of these problems, both with really big numbers and with decimal numbers. All right, come back to this video if you need to watch it again. Sometimes watching it again is super helpful. All right, my friends, good luck.